Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here. I am Sheeta. This is Life with Sheeta. So before we get started, I wanted to just say thank you all to my new subscribers. I appreciate all the love and support. It has been great and you guys are awesome. So with that being said, we are in the kitchen today again, and we will be making apple pie cheesecake, but we're doing minis, so it's gonna be a mini apple pie cheesecake kind of thing going on. And let's get started. Okay, so the first thing, I'm going to make my graham cracker crust, and I will be using cinnamon graham crackers. I'm going to use about 5 of these full rectangle shaped graham crackers. I put them in my chopper. I chopped them up in very fine pieces, which is what I have here. So now I'm going to put them in this bowl here so I can mix everything together. Make sure I get everything. All right. So to this, I'm going to mix some sugar and cinnamon. So here I have my cinnamon. I'm going to put about half a teaspoon in here. And I'm also going to put 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. So I have my sugar here. And then do about half of that. And we're just going to mix that together like so. There are a lot of steps to making this, so this will be our first step, which is going to be the crust on the bottom. And you can also buy the graham cracker crumbs. They're already crumbled up, ready to go. I just decided to use what I have on hand and just make my own crumbs. So the cinnamon and sugar is mixed pretty well. Next thing I'm going to add to this is going to be melted butter. It's about 3 tablespoons. Okay, so here we have about 3 tablespoons of melted butter. And I'm just going to add that into my crumble. And again, I'm going to use my fork to just kind of mix everything together. next next thing we're gonna do is I have a muffin pan here, and I have some liners. I probably have too many, but we are about to see. And all we're gonna do is take a little bit of our graham cracker crust here, and we're gonna stick them in the bottom of these pans. You don't want to put too much. Just put just a little bit. It's just plain as the crust. So here we have our graham cracker crust. As I said before, I used about 5 full graham crackers. It made about 9. All I did was mix the cinnamon sugar and the melted butter together, and then I pressed them in. When I put the mixture into the muffin tin, just kind of press them down gently so it kind of sticks together. And that's about it. So now I'm going to put these in the refrigerator, and I'm going to let them sit in the refrigerator until I have finished the other ingredients that's going to go inside these muffin tins as well. So I'll be right back. Okay, so for the next part, we'll be making the crumb topping that will actually go on top of our mini apple pie cheesecakes. And in that, we will be using flour. So I have all-purpose flour here. I'm going to take about 1/3 cup. About 1/3 cup of flour. I'm also going to add to this 1/3 cup of light brown sugar. And I'm actually going to pack it in there. So after my light brown sugar, I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of, since this is an apple pie cheesecake, I'm going to be using apple pie spice. And that's 1 teaspoon. I'm going to give this a quick little stir. All right, the next thing I'm going to add to this is 3 tablespoons of melted butter. So here I have my melted butter. I'm just going to pour that in there. I'm just going to mix all this together. have our crumble topping. So since that is all ready to go, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let that sit in the fridge until I am ready for it. And then we'll be moving on to our next step. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're moving on to our cheesecake filling. We're going to go ahead and start preparing that. So here I have an 8-ounce cream cheese bar. It has been softened. I let it sit out till it got to room temperature. So we have that here, and I'm going to beat this to get it all nice and fluffy, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so to this I'm going to add about 6 tablespoons of sugar. So I have my sugar here, and I'm going to add about 6 tablespoons. I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. I also have vanilla extract here. I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And lastly, I'll be adding 1 egg. Alright, so everything seems to be pretty blended together. I'm just using my spatula and just kind of get everything off the edges. I tried my best to make sure there were no lumps in here. I think I did a pretty good job. So now we are going to pour our cream cheese filling into our muffin tins with the graham cracker crust. So these have been chilling in the refrigerator. So what I'm going to do now is start spooning my cream cheese filling into these cups. You don't want to fill them all the way to the top because we're also adding apples into this. So you just want to put a decent amount, but not too much. So that's what we about to do. So once you have your cheesecake filling in there, the next thing we're going to do is prepare our apple mixture. Our next step is going to be the apple filling that is also going in our muffin tins. I will be using a can of apple filling, apple pie filling. Can't talk today. Since these are in big chunks, I'm going to put them in my chopper and cut them up to smaller pieces. Okay guys, so I have my apple pie filling here. I'm going to put it in my bowl. Alright, and to this I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of apple pie spice. Uh-oh. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of light brown sugar. Two tablespoons of light brown sugar, I'm sorry. Tripping. And I'm also going to add 1.5 teaspoons of cornstarch. Mix all of this together. Make sure you're mixing it well. Alright guys, so our final ingredient is I went and got our crumble topping out of the refrigerator. So now we're going to spoon this over top of the apples we just put into the muffin tins. What? Don't make a mess like me. Alright guys, so once you have your strudel topping, you are all ready for the oven. So as I stated before, my oven is preheating at 325. It has been preheating at 325 while I prepared this. So now I'm going to put these in the oven for 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, I'm going to let them completely cool. And then I'll be right back with you guys. Okay guys, so here we are, 325 for 30 minutes. These are fresh out the oven, so the pan is pretty hot. I'm not going to move them around too much. But now I'm going to let them completely cool. And then once they completely cool, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so after I took them out of the oven, I let them cool for 30 minutes. I then put them in the refrigerator for about an hour. And this is what we are looking like. So you can see the strudel on top. It has the cream cheese filling in the middle. You can kind of see all of it. You can see in there. I don't know if you guys can see inside of that, but you can kind of see in there a little bit. But this is the mini apple pie cheesecake. I hope you all enjoy. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.